What's up, all my movie-loving maniacs? This is your boy Bangful B. Now, this video you're about to watch, I actually shot this back in February during Black History Month. I would have had it out a lot sooner, but let's just say my life got a little bit complicated because of life itself, and I had the premiere of my movie, and I was having technical issues with my laptop, and so I just put this off until I had some time to put it together. But now I finally had some time to put it together, and now here it is for you, like months late as hell. But this video you're about to watch is just a movie fights match between my boy Zooty and my boy Dave the Pessimist. And they argue over whether or not Meteor Man is a good or bad movie. If you have not seen my review of that, I'll leave a link to that in the description. But some of you may know Zooty loves that movie, and I made David watch it so that he can make a counter argument as to why it's not a good movie. But regardless, I finally edited this, put it together, put it on YouTube, and now it is finally here. And so take a look, watch, tell me what you think. Tell me what you think of the movie Meteor Man, and tell me who you think should have won this round. And tell me if you think, did I pick the right winner, or do you think David should have won? And just tell me your overall thoughts in the comment section below. So, here you go. Hello, all my movie-loving maniacs, and welcome to another episode of Lassiter Factors Movie Fights. And we're in a different setting that you may recognize doing the tournaments. But today I decided to switch it up a little bit. But today's topic is the topic of Meteor Man, and whether or not it is a good or bad movie. And the reason I chose this fight is because, well, at the time when I'm recording this video, I might get this video out to you next month, but at the time when I'm recording this video, it is Black History Month, and I did watch Meteor Man for the first time at the request of this Yahoo right here. But I'm not... Say what?
What's a Yahoo?
Yahoo. I'll tell you later. This fellow right here. But anyway, so I did watch Meteor Man. If you want to know my thoughts on that movie, it's on my Instagram. I did a review of it, but long story short, I gave it the thumbs up emoji, and that's me being generous because, yes, the movie does have a bad rap, but I also feel that there were some good things about it, and I did enjoy watching it. Now, again, let me put emphasis that is me being generous. So, and plus, over the years, that movie has had a cult following and a lot of love to it. Like this gentleman right here, he lost his movie, but this gentleman right here, I don't know if he's seen it prior to him doing his homework or not, but he kind of agrees with the rest of the world on it's a bad movie. But I thought for this fight, I wanted to bring on two different perspectives and ideologies on this movie. And plus, not only that, but it's also going to be a fun little experiment where I bring these two in every now and then, where they discuss whether or not a movie is good or bad. So we're starting with Meteor Man. All right, and now for the actual fight. Is Meteor Man a good or bad movie? And I think now I'm gonna start off with David as to why he thinks it's good. Just to discuss, of course, he thinks it's good and he thinks it's bad. So, David, go ahead and give me your opening argument.
How dare you make me watch fucking Meteor Man? That's my opening statement. How dare you make? It's not bad. It's silly. It is honestly silly. I can't say it's bad. I understand the points it was trying to make. I understand the cheesy. Oh God, it's so cheesy. it like worse than Mel. What is his name? Mel Brooks cheesy. It is that bad. But why did you make me watch Meteor Man? Of all movies, you made me waste an hour and 40 minutes. I counted.
I bet you did.
I'm going to prove that Meteor Man is not bad. It's not good. It's just stupid. It's just stupid.
All right, Zooty, give me your opening argument as to why Meteor Man is a good movie.
Well, I mean, for argument's sakes, I think we can just cut the video here because I already won. My opponent's already conceded defeat.
I ain't conceded defeat.
He said that the movie is not bad.
It's not bad. It is not good either.
He laid down everything. He laid out everything that he loved about the movie. You know, it caught him all off guard, corn right in the fields. You know what I'm saying? He's still in denial. It's the 7 stages. He's still going through it.
I'm just drinking my sorrows away. Is that it?
Hey, so I gave the Henny.
All right, those are your opening arguments, and your 5 minutes start now. Now, before I start, again, doing this little back and forth, like give me specific points and reasons as to why Meteor Man is good or bad. So 5 minutes starts now.
like I said, it's not good. It is certainly not good, but it ain't bad either. It's just silly. Like I've never seen the meteor just go down and just come straight across. Doesn't even lose trajectory, just straight across and hit somebody dead in the center of the chest, and they survive no matter what. You should have been obliterated. It was like watching those old African movies where they have that computer CGI, airplane blows up, but you don't see the airplane blow up.
Well, the meteor, it was attracted to him. So the magnetic field that the meteor was using to follow him, it allowed the meteor to stay parallel to the ground. And it had enough attraction, so it accelerated at a speed to where it didn't lose enough momentum to hit the ground. It just stayed dead on, hit him in the chest. But it didn't just you gotta give him credit for this to be 90 whatever
93.
93. The CGI on that part was kind of good. When the meteor hit him and he was all fucked up, it was pretty good. He absorbed the meteor. It was good. It was Hellraiser. It was like a little bit less than Hellraiser good.
Hellraiser?
Hellraiser.
Spawn is better than this movie.
Oh, it was way better than Spawn.
Huh?
I mean, it was way better CGI than Spawn.
What? Spawn CGI was way better than this.
But back to Meteor, man, right? Jefferson Reed, the man that Clark Kent wants to be, the superhero that Superman tries to be. Starring Roberto Townsend.
Robert Townsend. That's
I was about to say, I don't know. There's
and every other black superstar of that area had Big Daddy Kane. Yeah, Don Cheadle. Yeah, everybody. You had Mufasa in here. Like, you had the mom from Blackish. Like, who else was there? Everybody was in here.
I'll admit, they had a nice star-studded cast. But you notice how after that movie, they had to take a while. They had to take a break or regain some of their fame.
No, they kept moving.
Mufasa couldn't even show his face. He was only a voice after the movie. That's how bad he got.
And he was the most iconic voice of all time.
That's the only reason that he saved himself after that movie.
You know how much range he's added on to his range of what he was showing. Like this is crazy. You had this is Darth Vader, Mufasa, and now he's down here trying on these crazy wigs, trying to be a comedic relief.
There you go. Point number one.
No,
Darth Vader, the voice, the most iconic voice, wearing these fake ass toupees.
You gotta think about the magnitude of that. Like James Earl Jones was able to put all of his egos aside as the thespian that he is to support Roberto in this moment and create this black superhero and one of the only blacks. I'm saying black super. One of the only superheroes in cinema history at that moment.
That's bullshit.
How many live action superheroes were there actually?
Shaquille O'Neal Steel.
Shaq wasn't even drafted to like 98 or some shit. Like, this is 93. All you had was the crappy Superman movies. Then you had the tight ass Batman movies from back with the when he's with the Great Long Johns. I used to watch some Betamax.
Don't disrespect Michael Keaton like that. One, two.
Oh yeah, Michael Keaton Batman.
I think he was talking about Adam West at first.
Adam West?
Yeah, Adam West.
What's wrong with Adam? That's a whole different.
There's nothing wrong with Adam West. I love Adam West. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't like Superman jump, but I like Batman jump. But like that was the only subject matter of the time, and he was making a comedic relief version of that. He's making a satire of that, like he did in Hollywood Shuffle.
I don't know.
And kind of like what you call it, Fire Heartbeats was kind of like a satire of the Temptations.
I don't know if you should be doing that, making a satire of your first black superhero movie, you should take it at least some seriousness.
But it taught a lot of lessons, and it was a great role model.
Before y'all continue, I'm just gonna give y'all 3 more extra minutes just to give me a little bit more to decide on. Go.
I'll admit it gave some life lessons, but it at the ending it kind of fudged it with that silly ass. That was a silly ass. Last 15 minutes.
The final fight.
Yeah, the last 15 minutes kind of ruined it. That
what? All the gangs came together to stop the violence. They put their guns down. Like
on some Starsky and Hutch shit, just up the hill. So I don't know how they flew that car through that truck, but
it's a box truck. It ain't nothing but a little bit of wood.
It just
sheep, man.
Huh?
Ain't nothing but a little bit of wood and sheep.
I mean, aluminum. It did good until it got to the end. I was like, well,
see,
it get good until it got to that point. It was like, well, that just went all the way left. When I saw that, I thought to myself, you know what? Fast and Furious did this somewhere. What movie?
That's where they got it from.
You said
it, not me. Influence. Then the Golden Laws are iconic. Like the Golden Laws is like that's an iconic like little like game, like TV game.
It's just silly. Like I said before, it's not good. It's not bad. It's just silly.
It's supposed to be silly. So it did what it's supposed to have done. If it wasn't silly and comical, it'd be bad because that was the intended goal.
So you're saying it's so bad that it's good type deal?
It's not. Yeah, I remember this. He didn't have this super budget. And he made this entire movie with that budget. And it's not bad. It's just silly, which was the intended purpose because of he had a lack of budget. It's easier to make stuff pop with comedy than action when you ain't got no money. Like him flying. He was scared of heights, so he flew on the ground. Like that was funny. That's it's silly and stupid, but that's hilarious.
The dumbest thing I saw.
It was hilarious. It was like
oh my god, see?
But it plays into who he is as a person. Like he's scared of heights, and he's just literally a little. He's a school teacher. He's a regular dude. He just got hit by a meteor, became a superhero. He had superpowers, and he just wanted to do good. It's a good message to like give to the kids, and it's like it's a good slice of life. It's like see him be like, even though I got these superpowers, I'm still scared of everything. Like that's who I am. I'm scared. Like I got power, so like I stand up when I need to stand up. Like I ain't gotta be a badass, but I help with what I can do.
I'll give him that.
All right, so. Now we're going to go into our final arguments, and I'll start with you, David. And during your final arguments, try to rebuttal everything he just said. Also touch on basically the cult status of the movie, and then any other thoughts you want to lean into your final
argument.
All right.
So to do good when you have to do good, well, we already got that. We had Superman. Superman did that. People believe we could fly with Superman. We already had that. This is a cheap knockoff. I hate to say it. He got super breath. He created a lightning storm with super breath. Heat vision. It was just green. X-ray vision. He tried to peep up on the nurse. I mean, in all honesty, it's just a quick knockoff. It worked, sure, until it got to a certain point. But I mean, there's better out there. There is better out there. And like actually, I'll throw that. I won't even throw that out. But I think that sure, it's one of those movies you either drink or get high and watch because of the messages and because of the silliness. But if you take it seriously, it's not. You got to be in the mood for it. Let's put it that way. You got to be in the mood for it.
Yeah, definitely.
During your final arguments, try to rebuttal everything he just said, and try to touch on the cult status of the movie and anything else you want to throw out during this final argument. Go ahead.
I mean, like everything. It's just it did what it intended to do. It was silly. It was comical. Funny is subjective. Comical is the mission. Like, you try to make something comical, that's the goal. But depending on if it's funny to this or funny to that, it's subjective. Some of the stuff is funny. Some of the stuff is just comical. Like, you can understand the jokes and stuff like that, which is good for kids. Cause kids think everything is funny, and it was just. The Golden Lord suits was just hard. Like, them jobs was tough. Like, after that movie, everybody started wearing the black and gold. Like, besides, like, New Jack City and all that. But, like, it was New Jack City, Meteor Man who made everybody start rocking black with gold chains. I promise you that. And everybody started to try to dye their hair blonde now and again, too. Like, Jaden Smith and all that. So, the Golden Lords are back in town. Don Cheadle will forever be a Golden Lord in my heart.
Don Cheadle will ever be Captain Planet in mine. But
and he'll always be War Machine in mine, but go ahead.
Okay. The 6 degrees, man, there's so much going on. Like, it started so much. We wouldn't have had War Machine if it wasn't for Mr. Roberto Townsend. Come on now. Alright. And like he said, there's nothing bad about the movie. He said there's nothing bad about the movie.
I didn't say that.
He said, you can roll the tape back.
It's not bad. It's not good. It's.
You said it wasn't bad. It's just things that are better.
Make sure you use the full quote. It's not bad. It's not good.
The first part.
It's just
first part. The only thing that matters.
All right, time.
He said good or bad. He said it's not bad. Boom.
Nah. Use the whole quote. That's like saying we have the right to bear arms. There's more to the Second Amendment.
That is not how the U.S. judicial system works.
Oh.
Once you say
you're
guilty, you're guilty. No. All
right, I've heard
I
enough.
I ain't do this, but Your Honor, I did this, but they gonna say guilty.
All right, time. I think I've heard enough now. All right, so first of all, give yourselves applause. Give yourselves applause because that was pretty good. All right, so now to decide who the winner is. All right, so first off, I just want to touch on James Earl Jones real quick because he basically brought up how James Earl Jones is like this world-class actor and how he was basically wasting in this movie. But I thought you had a good little bubble where he said like he wanted to, regardless of how big his status he is, he still wanted to show out and support this black film and just follow where he can fall in, no matter how silly and ridiculous it is. Personally, I don't like what they did with James Earl Jones, but you brought up a good point though, so there's that. So I did like how you was kind of bringing logic into this of how the meteor came down and hit directly him. But at the end of the day, I mean, it's a superhero movie. Does logic really matter? I mean, it does matter, but it only matters to a certain extent. And then I did like how you were bringing out like there's a difference between like comical and funny. So now the one thing I think everybody at this table can agree with, like, it's not bad, but it's not good. Like it's a movie that had pure intentions but horrible execution. So I think we can all agree on that.
I'm not saying that it's not good. My argument is saying that it's good. What I will do is say that it's not bad.
Yeah.
Like
But
my opponent did say that he said it's not bad. So
yeah, I mean, yeah, I know you think it's a good movie, but I'm just saying in general, we all can agree like it's not the best movie ever made. So, even though it does have a cult status, so
it ain't no Black Man.
I actually prefer Meteor Man over Black Man, but that's neither here or there. So
if Black Man's good, then this got to be good.
Oh my God! Yeah. Don't you dare make me watch Black Man.
Oh no, I've had my time.
I got a DVD copy.
Now another thing I like that you brought up of how Meteor Man, the redundantness of Meteor Man, because it's like he can do all the same things that Superman can do.
Superman can't read though.
True.
That's bull. Don't do that. Don't do that.
No.
It's bullshit. It's bullshit.
No. But no, I'm not considering that in my argument.
Superman read.
Yes, plenty of times.
Yeah.
He works at a newspaper article, for God's sake.
He'll be reading no books.
Oh my God.
Anyways, that point aside.
Yes, he do.
He be Lois Lane bodyguard.
I mean,
He be Lois. Can you read this for me? What we doing, Lois?
Yeah. But anyways, the other thing I also like that you said is how like yes, like you have to be in a certain mindset to be able to enjoy Meteor Man, because if you take it too seriously, it's not going to be that big of an experience. But I think what won me over for Zooty is how he was basically saying how Meteor Man is basically a product of any other superhero movie that was made at that time. Now, whether or not it was good or bad, and both Batman and Superman has had some good and bad movies, let's be real. So basically it's like Meteor Man is basically just almost in the same tone as those movies at the time. And then I think the one point that also won me over about Zooty is how he because like he brought up the movie's budget and how these days we have superhero movies with bigger budgets so that they can do bigger things. Whereas with Robert Townsend, stop calling people with the name Robert Roberto. Enough with Roberto De Niro, Roberto Townsend. But anyways, regardless, I do like how you brought up like with Robert Townsend, he just had to work with what he had as far as the budget. And so because he had a small budget, he probably couldn't make the movie he really wanted to make it, and so that just also fed into the tone the movie had. So I think while David, you did bring up some logical points about why Meteor Man is bad and how it compares to anything else and like and the redundantness of the character, but I think Zooty made a better case as to the movie is good because of what Robert Townsend had to work with at the time, and how how the comical and funny elements that basically played into what Robert Townsend had to make.
Well,
it's so
it rolled off better.
No. but anyways, I'm gonna give this one to Zooty.
Damn, I'm 0-2 now. Shit.
But you did fought gallantly, though. So
both of them, I fought gallantly, and I still lost.
But don't worry. Whenever I do another tournament, you are going to be a part of it, like you asked. So,
like I said, don't put me with Felicia. I was like, oh God.
Yeah, but even before then, I'll see if I can put up a fight that you might have a chance at winning. We'll see. But
what relationship? What, relationship fights? That would...
Whoever fight David next to the scrub.
Maybe, I don't know.
Damn, just throw me underneath the bus like that. God almighty.
But anyways, thank you so much, gentlemen, for doing this, and congratulations, Zooty. And don't worry, David, I got you. I'm a lookout for you. So, anything y'all want to say to the camera real quick in regards to either the movie we just discussed or anything else?
If you want to see Meteor Man, it is difficult to find for a reason, but it's difficult to find
because it's the gym.
It's not.
Make it work for it.
Oh my God.
That's it?
Yeah.
All right, and thank you so much for watching. Tune in next time. I'm Bankful B. Stay safe. Wash your hands. Peace.
Wait, does it get a ratings boost because we won it?
No. No. The reviews are from my point of view, and it's sticking to the thumbs up emoji.